What's up, guys? So, as you guys know, we hit 3,000 subscribers not too long ago, and I wanted to do something kind of special for you. And a lot of you have been asking over the past year and a half to do a collection tour type video, so that's what we're going to do today. So, I've got my beautiful wife behind the camera. She's helping me film today. And I'm just going to kind of take you guys through my room and show you what I've got going on here. It is a basement. It's got concrete walls and a dirt floor. And it's got like open rafters on the ceiling. So it's not like the most appealing basement ever, but I feel like I've cleaned it up pretty good. So come over here. We'll show them what's going on over here. So just kind of like storage back here, because like that's where we store all our stuff. But right here we do have a little bit of like mini GT storage. So I bought this little cheap like office drawer thing. And this was a long time ago. Actually, when I bought this, I had way less mini GTs. In fact, almost all of my mini GTs fit in this filing drawer. And so like the top shelf is Lamborghinis. So like that's all that's going to be. And then the middle drawer is a bunch of like JDM stuff. I actually forgot I had this. So like JDM, I guess I could fill this one up. So I could probably fit like, how many is that? I could probably fit like 15 more in that one, maybe a little more. Then the bottom drawer is almost full as well, and that's just like random stuff. There's like McLarens, BMWs, kind of like hypercars and Porsches and that kind of stuff. So I should probably reorganize this, but yeah, if I was going to put every mini GT I needed in a filing cabinet, I'd probably have to buy like 5 of these. But yeah, so over here, kind of got some PC parts because I've been slowly working on that. Do have a little mini GT display over here. It's got some cool stuff on it. This has also been here for a really long time. I had to dust these models off, just so you guys know, and they were bad. Like, I used all my compressed air getting ready for this video. But yeah, some nice stuff. Some McLarens, Corvettes, Paganis right there. And then we've got a couple display cases on top of this little desk. Some Porsches, Bugattis on the bottom right here, and then I keep some of my GTRs right here on this side. You can show them the GTRs right there. So yeah, some nice stuff. Got some of the older, harder to find ones. I actually got rid of a lot of my R35s a while back because I felt like I didn't need like 50 of them. So Porsches, my favorite Porsche castings, the GT2 RS and the GT3 RS. So yeah, some of that stuff there. That's pretty much it over here. Other than that, like over here, this is pretty much just where like I have my scale. So like if I'm shipping something, I have my scale right there so I can weigh and like packing material. We've got like a mountain of boxes right here, because I don't know if you guys do this, but every time I get like a die-cast order in, I keep the box and the packaging it comes in, because occasionally I will get rid of things I don't need, and it's nice to have stuff like that. I used to have like that shit was overflowing, but I've gotten rid of a lot of that. So we'll make our way over to like the main area right here. And so this right here, you can kind of pan around. So this is like my desk setup. So got like the fancy Discord mod set up with the 2 screens and whatnot. But got the Xbox right there. We've got the PC that I'm working on building over here. Let me squeeze by you. So like there's some PC parts in there. And then just kind of random stuff. Like I've got my computer. Got my little collection of Xbox controllers, some candles. Do have some nice gold R35s right there too. So we've got those. And then these right here we're actually going to be doing a video on probably in a couple days or so. I got a bunch of these old Bentley Mini GTs in that I was missing. So we'll definitely have to take a look at those at some point. So that's all those. But yeah, other than that, not too much going on. There used to be a lot more junk over here, but got my wife's chair right here. This is where she sits when she comes down and hangs out with me. And other than that, the desk is pretty much cleared off. But behind the desk right here is where pretty much the majority of my collection is. So let me turn on some lighting for you. Get these set up. So this top shelf right here, you'll notice that there is nothing in there. So I usually use this shelf as kind of like a catch-all. But this is actually where I do like my photography and take like my thumbnail pictures and my Instagram photos and stuff. So that's why this one's empty. The next one down is where all of the tarmac work Ferraris go. So you can see back here, we've got the whole entire wall. I'm pretty sure I am up to date on these, so I have every Tarmac Works Ferrari up in this shelf right here. And then there's a couple other random things, like some Tarmac Work Koenigsegg's. I've got my rare Mini GT Lambo blister right there. Just a random display case and whatnot. So that's pretty much all that is. And then the next one down, this is actually where I keep all of like the real special stuff. So like this is going to be event models, OEM, like specialty stuff, like manufacturer items. And then there's also some just like older, like hard to find Mini GT boxes back here. Some of the models are in the boxes, some of them aren't. This is just kind of where I put all the rare stuff. And then we've got the beautiful Huracans and Aventadors down here as well. And then the next shelf down, just more random display cases, mostly Lamborghinis, but then we also do have some Super GT and some JDM stuff over here as well. And then the Lego box models there. Bottom shelf, storage, just kind of where I throw random stuff. I have an empty display case that I need to fill too. But that's it for this shelving unit. That's actually quite a bit of the collection though, because there is a lot of like rare Mini GTs like down on that shelf. But then over here, we've got some more stuff. So Lamborghinis, well, all this right here is chases, except for those two. Lamborghini chases. This is the Liberty Walk Huracan casting. We've got pretty much all of them right here. The Evos. And then behind that, it's a little bit hard to see because I have display cases behind these ones. But we've got the Aventador SVJs back there. And then we also have a bunch of Lamborghini Uruses and also some poster cars right up here on top. So pretty nice right there. And then also just to the right of that on the same shelf, this is every BBR that's been released so far. So got the two Ferraris right here, and then all the Maseratis and the Alfa Romeos and stuff. So pretty cool. The next shelf down, this is where we keep the rest of the Tarmac Works and the Inno64. I have my Mini Champs on this shelf as well. I only have 4 of them. I have a random Kyosho. And then we also keep all of the box sets for the Mini GTs over here as well. So you've got the 2 Mercedes-Benz box sets over there, the 4 GTs and the Lancias. And then, of course, in this back row, it's a little hard to see because the lighting sucks in here. We're working on that. But we've got Tarmac Works, a bunch of them, a couple Innos down there. I don't have a ton of Innos right now, but all kinds of cool stuff like Porsches. You got an Audi, AMG, that kind of thing. And then this shelf is also where I store all of the new models that need to be reviewed. We already talked about that, so that's for another video. But usually whenever I get a shipment of new Mini GTs in, I stick them on the shelf, and then we go from there. So there's that one. This next shelf down here is just kind of another storage shelf. So all this stuff on the left-hand side over here, most of these are in box protectors, but this is just storage. So these are all Mini GTs that we've reviewed, or just like old stuff. And then this pile right here, Luke, that's all your stuff. I know you're watching this. This is your pile, so we'll send that out to our buddy Luke. That's a Diecast GTR Garage. If you guys are not familiar, definitely go check out his channel too. Nothing on the bottom shelf. That is, again, just kind of like storage where you throw stuff that doesn't have any other space. But over here, this is another big like shelving unit. Got a bunch of like cubes and stuff. There's all kinds of stuff on the top. Got some Lamborghinis over here. You got all the Scions, the Liberty Walk Aventadors, Countachs and whatnot. And then I also have some haulers up here too. So you've got the Shelby, the Corvette, and the Kuma Graffiti with the 2 GTRs up there. And then just some race cars in these display cases. So you've got the Lamborghini Huracan Evos, the hypercars, and then some BMWs. Also got the little Corvettes right there too, and my Mini GT flag. I've never really shown this off, but this actually, I really like these. So I'm a big fan of like the weird, like not specifically for retail stuff, like the weird stuff like this they have on display at events. This is the kind of stuff I like getting. I know they've done a bunch of these. I was lucky enough to get this purple Sylvia flag. It came from the Diecast event in Brazil, which is funny because I didn't get those event models and I didn't review those, but I was able to source one of those, the flags. And to me, that was cooler than the 2 GTRs they released. But yeah, other than that, we've got, I guess we've got some more to look at here. Got a couple more haulers right here with the respective Silvias and then a random Advan GTR. Got the box for the Silvia set behind there. We got some 4 GTs in these display cases right here. I'll probably put another one on top of that. Maybe get some of the ones from the box set out. But then down here, we've got the whole entire set of poster cars, at least the first set. The second set was sitting up on top of those display cases a minute ago, but we got the whole entire set, and I actually was able to get a sealed case of them too, so pretty cool. Those just sit down there on the bottom shelf. Don't really do too much with them, but down here we've got more random boxes and stuff. Like we've got these container sets that came with the Evergreen hauler like a year ago. So that's just kind of where they live. Other than that, we've got some R34s down here in the corner. Again, the lighting's kind of weird, but a couple display cases with R34s. Shelf above that, we've got some Funko Pops, some cool Darth Vader ones. I'm also a Star Wars nerd too, so you will see Star Wars stuff. But Tarmac Works, they did some old Lamborghinis back in the day, the Aventador SV, so I do have almost all of them. I'm missing like 1 or 2, but those kind of just live on this shelf as well. And then the other 2 bottom shelves are just kind of storage. Yeah, it's a nice little display right here. Pretty cool. And then this shelf right here, this is actually the newest shelf that I put in. We've got some Lego on the top, a couple Star Wars things, T-Rex skull, and then this is where the rest of the Mini GT collection lives. So it's a little hard to see, but this shelf probably has like 150 Mini GTs on it, because it's like they're 6 deep, and then it's like a bunch of, I don't know, you guys can do the math, bunch of rows. So a bunch of Mini GT there. Then I have my 143s on the shelf below that. So we've got the TSMs, we have the Spark models down here, and then on the very bottom shelf is where I kind of keep the rest of the boxes for the hauler sets and whatnot. So that is that right there. And honestly, that's pretty much it. It's probably not as extravagant and as you guys thought it was. It's just a lot of models that need to be stored. So, but yeah, I try to do my best to keep things like displayed nicely as much as I can. But display cases cost money and they also take up space. So unfortunately, as you guys know, the downfall of it is a lot of your models end up having to be stored away. So it is what it is. But yeah, this is the collection room. It's nothing super fancy. It's kind of just like my man cave, and then we record the videos here at the desk. So with that being said, thank you guys again for 3,000 subscribers. That was my tentative goal for 2024. I didn't think we were going to get there, but you guys, in Q4, you guys went crazy. So I really do appreciate it. And with that being said, I guess that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the room and the collection and everything. Let me know if you have any other questions about the setup. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.